Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yo, this is Untitled Live. Back at it for another show Friday. Oh shit. Red is in the building. Oh shit. Yo. I don't hear you. Probably got to do that little wiggly thing. Hold on, let me share this to the live. Let me see. Let me just share this link. How's everybody doing today? All right, let me just go ahead and do my promo real quick. As you can tell, I type like this. Who's in the building? Still nothing? Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Did you unplug the mic at the bottom of the shit and plug it back in? Nothing yet, my brother. Let me see if maybe it's something on my end. No, everything says. Oh, there you go. I hear something.
Yeah, the stupid thing went back to like the default settings. I don't know why I did that.
Your computer probably did an update, maybe.
Oh yeah, I remember what happened now. The power had cut out and cleaning lady had cut out the power in my house the other day. So I had to like my computer got like rebooted and shit.
Makes sense. That shit happens all the time. But that's weird. It's weird that the computer doesn't save the settings. It's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. No Don today.
No Don today, man. It's a 2-man show today. You know what? All that bullshit from last week about him not watching Cobra Kai. Now we have to wait a whole week for him not to even be here.
Wow. He just can't show up while he's sick?
Now he's gonna meet his niece.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
his brother just had a daughter maybe a couple of weeks ago, and he's off to see her today. I just saw the message like maybe 10 minutes before I went live. I'm like, oh shit! All right, it's just me and Red.
Okay.
Who's in the chat, yo? I see one. Let me send this over to my peeps. Oh, I think I already have this. Do I have Telegram on my Mac? Yes, I do. Okay. He made an untitled thing. There you go. All right. Did my socials. How you feeling today, man?
I'm good, bro. I just got the message too. It just popped up on my thing.
Why is this just so loud? I need a new fucking mic on. It's about time.
This
shit is like.
It's time to like bury it. I mean, this is the mic from like. Well, this mic is from when the first show.
Same. This is the first one. I mean, it lasted a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, man. I had my week was pretty good. It went fast. Weirdly enough, it went quick. Some crazy ass shit happened at work today.
Well, what happened?
Some crazy. So, as you know, I work outside. You know, I do like marketing out in the field and shit. So I'm always outside and I'm always seeing some shit. So I was walking back to my car on 116th Street,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just cleaning out because today I had to replace two of my front tires. So I still had the donut in my back trunk, and I had to put it back in it has like a specific area underneath everything else. I had to clear that shit up. So I was doing that on while I was taking a quick little break from stops, and I see a dude running right past me with the quickness, but it was not like the kind of running like you just running to catch a bus, or maybe you got to take a shit. Like it's more like like fear.
That mean the cops on his ass or some gang members on his ass.
Yo, I'm talking about fear. And as I'm looking at him, like where he's running, I'm like, oh shit, he's running to this building here. As I'm looking to my left, there's two police officers, guns drawn.
Whoa!
Like I'm talking about, like I'm standing right here, right? And as I'm looking this way, they're running past me, guns drawn. I'm talking about like the gun going past my face, like 2 feet away. I'm like, whoa. So I got into my car. Like, let me close the windows.
Yep.
I started recording this shit. You know me. I'm fresh with a fresh witness news. I had to
paparazzi.
So I had to. Yo, what's poppin', Xander? So I had to record it. Yo, dude, it gets crazy. Like,
wow.
I'm talking about like within feet. All right, so I'm gonna play the video because I have it queued up here, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm gonna mute myself as I'm playing the video. All right, I'm gonna start it up right now.
Fresh witness news.
Look at this shit.
Oh, that's a female? And she got a fatty.
Bro, that is violent. Why y'all? I'm grabbing you. Dude, don't move. Why y'all? We got so many people. I'm talking about 50 more.
Out.
Right?
Why she pull it out?
He comes back.
Oh. Why she pull it out if she's not gonna shoot him though? I don't understand. Ooh!
Give me your fucking hand. He's got a gun? Give me your fucking hand.
Yeah, I'm about to close the window like, it's your nigga.
Yo!
Yo, look he's pulling out his hand.
The gun, right?
Yep.
Give me the other hand. I have his one hand cuffed. Do not move. All right.
Yo, they had the revolver, yo.
Grab his other arm. I got it. Can I get open? Got it.
And he got tased. I heard the taser.
Yo, this shit.
Yo, she must be on the force for years. How out of shape is that female cop that just showed up? Yo, she wobbling and shit.
No, because when he flipped him over, she hit her head on the ground.
No, I'm talking about the other female cop, not the one that was fighting. The one that just came on the scene.
Y'all just watched me pick that up. I said, "Five in the land." That's why y'all did that, bro. Y'all just watched me pick that up, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Watch you pick that up, bro. That's a gun. Stop it, bro. That's a gun. Stop it, bro.
Was crazy. I think that's it. Was crazy, right? Is the fact that like she didn't shoot him.
She didn't, and he had a gun.
He had a gun, and it's like that shit goes unnoticed sometimes. You know what I mean? Like she could have easily bust off, and I stopped recording, but she was like shaking up, like she was like crying and shit, and she was like, he and I wish I recorded it, but she was like, he really like almost forced my hand. Like I
Yeah.
didn't want. I was like, he wanted me to shoot him at one point. I'm like, yo, chill. Like, and it's like, yeah, I just can't. Like she was like visibly shaking up. I'm like, damn.
Is it? And that's a good cop. That's how you can tell the difference between the good cops and the cops who just there to let loose, yo.
Yeah.
There's some cops that just oh, this is my time.
Yeah, I was looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. It's happening like feet away from me. Mind you, it started off really close to me, and I left. That's the part I didn't record because I didn't expect anything to happen in front of me like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the dude had a gun. I'm like, holy shit. Dude, if you got caught, be caught. And don't try to like he trying to like take this shit out. I'm like, damn, bro, like just chill the fuck out, man, because she gonna fucking shoot you.
I'm surprised you didn't post that. That shit would have went viral, bro.
Hell yeah, I would have went viral. Maybe I'll release it. Who knows?
It shows a good side of NYPD. Not everybody can say that. Oh, you know, they're not all out there to kill people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I probably release it on the Untitled. Get some clout. get some motherfucking clout. Yo, who's in the chat today, man? Yo, hi, what's popping, homie? Yo, that ass man, because he could have popped her. She took the chance. I don't think people want to go out there and shoot other people. I mean, there's some officers that want to do that shit, but I don't think that the vast majority don't want to go out there and be like, I want to kill a motherfucker. That shit crazy.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a clean shot anyway if she took, because her partner was like right there, so it'd have been a risky shot.
Yeah, but that shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it's been a very eventful week, right? The start of 2021, man.
Yo, motherfuckers wilding out, yo. We just started. See, nobody paid attention to my post when I say, yo, just sneak in. Don't touch nothing. Don't break nothing. Nobody listened. Everybody just came in there wilding out. Came in there like Dave Chappelle in the Rick James episode.
So if you guys have been living under a rock, the Capitol Hill was stormed. Crazy. just to use those words like
it was stormed by Trump's cult.
So that shit happened. So what happened? So there was certifying the
The Electoral College vote.
Electoral College
that would have went in Biden's favor because everybody with a brain know that Biden won the election fairly.
Yeah, so they were certifying that, and I guess Trump kind of went out and had like a kind of like a blanket statement, like we should go and march march to Capitol Hill,
Mm-hmm.
and his fan base went in.
He said, he told him, take back your country. Take back your country.
So that shit was crazy. And out of all that crazy shit that happened, man, a lot of good memes came out of that.
Oh, hell yeah.
And yeah, I got your favorite one queued up right now.
Totally insane. They pushed me out and paced me.
They pushed me out and maced me. When I first saw that one, bro, I was on the floor in tears, bro. I couldn't breathe for like a good minute.
It was it's the last bit that got me. The last bit. Yo, the last bit got me. I was like, yo, what's happening here, yo?
Yo, they even did her little gasp for breath into the beat.
Yo, we don't want to make this channel super political, but yo, we just can't. You can't not talk about what happened this week.
Nah, we not get political, but we gotta poke the fun. We gotta laugh at the funny stuff, man.
Yo, they had. I think the for me, the coolest dude out of that whole craziness was the guy who stole the podium. I think that
Oh,
shit
the
was-
one to smile like,
I don't think he was a Trump. He may have been a Trump supporter, but I think he was just more there for clout. It's like let me just take some photo out.
My man had a Trump hat like it was the Buffalo Bill. You see his hat? It just said Trump with the number 45, like he was some kind of athlete or some shit.
Oh man. So
Oh,
so a lot of things happen, man. This also happened today, and I'm not quite sure why this didn't happen did it happen sooner. See, I have this queued up here. This right here.
oh yeah.
My man Donald Trump got suspended. Well, it's more than a suspension. They permanently blocked him, right? He's like gone.
No. He's not permanently, but until after the inauguration, he's banned. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like another what?
So after
15 days?
after Biden sworn in, then he'll get his account back.
So he got banned on this. He got banned on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. I didn't even know he had a Twitch channel.
I didn't know either. But the funny thing is, Twitter was the first one to ban him, but they did like a light ban. It was like we banned him for like 12 days or something like that.
12 hours.
12 hours, yeah, something like that. And then Facebook came back and was like, "Now we banning you until after the inauguration." So then Twitter was like, "Yeah, we ban you after inauguration too." like we're not gonna get outdone. We banned after the inauguration too, and everybody just started banning him right after that too.
That shit crazy, yo. Yeah.
And speaking of Twitch, they banned they took off the PogChamp emoji because the guy who picture was the PogChamp. His name is Gutex. He made some controversial statements about the Capitol Hill raid.
Yeah.
And so after they Twitch caught wind of what he was saying, he's basically praising the MAGA people that stormed the Capitol or whatever. So after they caught wind of what he said, they took his picture right off the PogChamp emoji.
Well, who's the PogChamp?
It's like an emoji with the he's making a stupid face like a shot face. Like,
oh, that's
yeah. The guy name is Ryan Gutierrez. I don't know if I said his last name right.
Yeah, that shit.
But
this is like
yeah.
OG. This is OG.
Yeah.
OG emoji.
They banned him. They took his Twitch thing off.
I wonder how much he was getting paid for that shit because I saw that face everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know how much he was gonna pay for it, but
Yo,
after the comments he said, yo, the internet lost their minds. Yo, every gamer was like, yo, how could you say some crap like this? Blah 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 blah.
See, and this is the why is it thing where they want to just go out there and fuck up their bag?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't listen. Anybody who I know, I'm not a professional entertainer. I'm just starting. We just starting out right now. But listen, don't ever speak about controversial politics on any platform. If you're an entertainer, just keep your opinions to yourself.
Oh, and also like I kind of wanted to brush on this because a lot of people have been talking about how this channel is gotten different from the original content. This is the reason why this is a little different. You're like we kind of like we in the cusp of rated R. You know, maybe NC-17, maybe. But as far as like the controversial shit that we normally talk about on our podcast, you know, we couldn't continue that route if we wanted to, you know, get our brand out there. Maybe in the future, maybe that's something we could do when we have 10,000, 20,000, you know, fans. Then we could just do some OG because we got a fan base. As of right now, we're gonna get some PG shit. This is Disney Plus right here. So I'm gonna need y'all to relax and give us time. We're gonna get there. You know, we getting new audiences and these people are, you know, they're liking our shit too. So we gotta kind of like, you know, this is something new. We still learning. Even though this is episode 15, we still learning. Like I don't know how to run a fucking show. I'm just, you know, we just here hanging out, chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's crazy, man. So he got banned.
Got banned. Yeah. Said basically the woman who got shot, he said she died a hero or something like that. Some other craziness too. And then he replayed the video of the woman getting shot on his thing and praising her for her bravery or some crap like that.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like you never want to talk crazy about death.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like the moment you walk through those doors, and you know those doors are sacred, right? And you walk through those doors,
committing a crime. That's it.
yeah, and you doing something unlawfully, and you have individuals, law enforcement, that's telling you do not pass.
Mm-hmm.
And if you keep on, you forfeiting your life at this point.
Bro, they killed one cop. Cause one cop who was trying to stop him. One of the mob members bust him over the head with a fire extinguisher, and he died later on in the hospital from his injury.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a couple other people in the crowd got killed. We just hear about the woman, but I heard a couple other people in the crowd got killed too, due to I think late from injuries as well, from like the macing and whatever was going on. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. This particular, like, people can sit there and blame Trump for COVID and how he reacted and how he was slow with that, but like when it comes down to this here, like this particular situation, blood is on his hands.
Yeah, he
Like,
told him to do it.
Those people didn't need to be out doing that.
Mhm.
Like they went out with a direction to do that and storm the castle.
He was like,
So-
he said, march down there, retake your country. He said, I'll be right behind you. Meanwhile, he dipped off to the White House.
Yo, did you see where he was at? They had a viewing party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had a
Yeah.
I was looking at this like, are they dead as having a viewing party like it's a movie?
That's why he's on the investigation on, and then they finding out that this is probably it was more likely planned by him to do it the whole time, for them to go disrupt the counts on purpose and stuff like that. That's why he chose to hold a rally and then have them march all the way down. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy times, yo. I ain't never think I would see some kind of craziness like this in my lifetime.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is, like I said on Facebook, this is like a wish.com civil war.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing too crazy, man. But like those people didn't need to lose their life. You know, that cop went to work to go to work.
Yeah.
That's like the Capitol Hill is essentially a museum. So like it's like you're a security guard and you're gonna die. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and say he's a glorified security guard, but there was no action happening in that place.
Yeah, but could you also imagine the people who was there just for like the tour, looking at all the documents and the like they have like the Declaration and the Bill of Rights, all of that stuff is there. The people touring, the library and all that stuff, and then you get rushed out because there's a mob coming to storm the
Hey, like what the hell's going on? But like at the same time, it's like, you know what? Y'all didn't have that same energy when BLM was in the neighborhood.
Oh, the energy was way more up. They was shooting rubber bullets and tear gas and all that stuff at the peaceful protesters.
And don't kill any cop. Like you killed the cop. Your actions caused a cop to die. And
I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I figure they're probably gonna charge whoever they catch. They're probably gonna charge them with the murder too. I don't know. They could. I don't know if they're gonna do it though.
I mean, you incited a riot.
Yeah, so whoever they catch, they could get that murder charge tagged on too.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But like I said before, we had some good memes that came out of this. Yeah, man. So that was pretty much it, man. So to answer your question, Mom, that's Mama Dearest right there. Don is meeting his niece for the first time. I think she was born like a couple of weeks ago, and he's gonna go meet her. And he texted us maybe 20 minutes before the show. So all right, cool. All right, whatever. We started. It'll be me and Red. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
how we grow from there, because back in the day that would have been a canceled show right there.
That is growth.
That is growth.
Growth. We would have been like one person just feels sick. We out.
Word.
No show. So yeah, last week we gave Don a whole lot of shit for not watching Cobra Kai, and we decided to stop talking about it and give it a week and revisit this conversation.
Mhm.
Now that he's not here, it's like, wow, really? All right, Don. So
I think we should still talk about it.
I
Forget
think
it.
I think Love Seeing You 3. Thank you, Ma.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Sometimes, we can't always hit. So what the hell? What part did we end off in talking about Cobra Kai?
Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Because he only saw the part where they were staring at each other in the restaurant. He didn't even get past that part when we last talked about it. When the Chosen first popped up.
Yeah, Okinawa was good. I like that episode. I was like, and the funny thing is, when I saw him on the plane, I'm like, oh, he's going to Okinawa, and I'm like, why do I remember that place? Like, why do I remember that was the place where the village? Well, not the village, but the city, because I think the village itself was called something else. I forgot the name of that.
The village was Okinawa. No, you're right. It was something with a T, Tani Village or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember the exact name of the village.
Yeah, so I mean, the episode was pretty dope. I liked it. We all knew that Chosen was gonna be in the episode.
Yeah.
Eventually, because the trailer show.
Him and Chosen meets up.
Yeah, but at first I'm like, he has to, like, when he first showed up and he was like kind of serious. I'm like, he's gonna like either bust out laughing or be like a comic relief. Like, he can't still be mad.
But you know what's funny? When Chosen was mad in Karate Kid Part 2, when Chosen was mad and he hated Daniel because he was a student of Mr. Miyagi, which is his sensei hated Miyagi, so he hated Miyagi and his student just based off of that.
Yeah,
that was his only reason for hating Daniel. So when he was mad at Daniel, he was more jovial and laughing, and if you watch Karate Kid 2, he was always smiling and laughing while he's doing like evil stuff to Daniel. And like in this way, he was like more at peace with Daniel. He was serious looking and not smiling, and I was like, wait. I was like, this is not the Chosen I remember.
It was a secondhand hate.
Yeah. But in this one, it showed that he was more serious because he was more to atone for what he did in the past. I mean, they did have a death match. It was a death match. Can you remember in Karate Kid 2 when Daniel was about to fight? He said, "Daniel, son, this is no tournament. This real." I was like, yo, I don't know how Daniel gonna beat this kid because I see his karate. It ain't that great.
No, it really isn't. I don't understand how you like went so far, because he wasn't that great.
No, he was not.
He wasn't.
But even now, like when I see Daniel fight, I say, yo, all these years of karate still not that great, bro.
Johnny could still, he's old, but you could tell he moves.
Yeah,
like he's still in shape.
Johnny's clearly the better martial artist. I don't even need to see them fight to know who would win. It's just Johnny.
I think he wasn't he like he really practiced martial arts, right?
I think after the Karate Kid at the start of Karate Kid, and after he continued on with like learning the karate and stuff for real.
Yeah.
He sort of like Miguel. Miguel didn't know anything before the show, and Miguel learned was learning karate during the show.
Shout out to all the students that learned karate, like became black belts within months.
You know what's funny though?
Yeah, why they so good already? That shouldn't make no sense,
bro. They training like every day for that. They train like it's hours, yo. But most of it's choreography. Choreography make you look good, man.
Yeah. You say you don't like the chick, right? You don't like Daniel Russo's daughter, right?
No. She in this season, I'm easing up on her because of the try. Because I was still bashing her at the beginning half of the season. Because I mean, she totally started that whole that whole situation where Dimitri got his arm broken and then she gonna cower in the corner. Like, yo, you can't cower in the corner now. You started the whole fight, yo. None of this shit would have happened if you ain't told everybody come down here. Let's fight these Cobra Kai members. You know what I mean? Dude still would have just been getting harassed at his job and nothing would have escalated. She escalated that whole situation. And then when stuff was going down, she gonna hide in the corner and cry because Tori showed up. Come on, man.
I just realized that chick wasn't in the oh, they did explain why she wasn't there, but
they just booted out.
Yeah. She had no story, I guess, right? She had like everybody had a pair. It was like a pair.
There's no matchup for her.
Yeah.
Where does the story go? Because this girl is not a bully anymore. Yasmin, the other blonde girl that Dimitri is hooking up with now.
Yeah.
She's not a bully anymore. So there's no more like opposition on her account for her to overcome.
Makes sense.
As I'm looking at the little trailer thing, that high school fight was crazy, yo.
The first season, right?
That was second season. And
second season. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was OD wild, bro. That shit was OD wild.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so back to Samantha LaRusso. Like I originally didn't like her in the beginning because it was like the show pointed out in the parent teachers conference. It was all like hopping back and forth with the different guys that escalated the whole situation between the two dojos and stuff like that. And then she just basically sinkers off to the background. So everybody focuses on what the guy's doing, but she sinkers off like she's the innocent one. The only one that really called out on her shit was Tori. And I was backing Tori until like after she turned into a crazy chick.
Yeah. Tori's character in this season is kind of like it's weird for me. It's
bro,
weird.
It's a 180.
Yeah.
Like she's I don't know if she just want to beat her up or murder her because when she had the nunchuck, she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna have to take my time with this." I'm like, "Chick, what are we doing here?"
And like, they went from like having like a fight to like some like Mortal Kombat shit. Like let's do some felonies and some shit like that.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, can we all agree that Tori is kind of hot? Don't worry, she's 22. She's pretty.
Every character on the show is of age, so you could.
Yeah, I think this girl Danny LaRusso's daughter she's like 23, some shit like that. Yeah,
24. Yeah,
she's pretty too. She reminds me of like Elizabeth Shue, like a young version of her. She's very like soft spoken.
I think all the girls on the show is pretty. It's just that the way Samantha LaRusso character is, I didn't like it. I felt like she was like the second coming of her father. You know, remember my story about Daniel being a bully in part 1.
He said, "Don't worry." The fact that he said, "Don't worry," she's 22 is like you're gonna make sure like you don't want to be pedo on this bitch.
I mean, people be like, "Yo, isn't that the Disney chick? Is she still a kid?" You know, she got to shake that off.
People couldn't wait until Billie Eilish turned to 18 before they went in. That's how crazy it is. Like people just waiting. Like, oh, she's 18. All right, cool. Let's go in.
That's that Marcus Houston. That's that Marcus Houston shit. Wait till they're 18 to make your move.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that so Okinawa, that was pretty dope. That was a dope ass episode. I really enjoyed that shit. Like I said before, man, I didn't have any problems with any episode. Like nothing felt like a filler. I felt like everything was like, you know, the story just kept moving and progressed. I kind of just didn't like the ending because I was like, I want more. I was like,
yo, for real. I was looking for one more episode after that ending. I was like, wait, what the hell? Wait, there's not another one? This is it? This is it?
I was like, you got both Daniel and you got Johnny in the same dojo. Like that shit is gonna be sick, bro. That's gonna be crazy. I wonder if they're gonna ever change the name.
They're probably gonna change the name because Eagle fan. Come on, Johnny.
Eagle fan. He was like, Eagles don't have fangs. He just shut up.
and then when they made the dojo logo, it had the eagle with fangs coming out the beak.
He said that we should call ourselves the KKK. He's like, the KKK? That's not gonna work, man. He's like, let's do Cobra Kai with a K. Cobra Kai karate. No, thank you, man.
Yo, the jokes, man. The jokes are it's also funny too, man. The humor they got in the show.
It's the show is super cheesy, but it's a good cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh man, this is bad. It's cringy. Nah, it's like the show doesn't take itself seriously only when it wants to. There was one particular moment where the show got dark, and that's when Hawk went in. When he his old bullies,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
he went fucking in, bro.
And I think what triggered it is when Tyler, is it Tyler or Kyler? I can't remember that Asian kid, like what kind of, but when he beat up his underling, the one his minion, the one that was his minion, ass face.
When he was punching, boom, 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 and he got up and he did the spit. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what taking out on the other dude because he was like after he beat up his minion and they were all cheering it and the big dude got like, I got next, baby, woo. Hawk's like, oh yeah, you got next. Triggered him back to when he was getting bullied.
I should be back. I mean, this whole franchise is all about bringing people back.
But I mean, they gave a good reason why the explanation for her not being in the season. They said she was away, which makes sense after a fight like that. Some kids, not every kid gonna come back to the school. A fight like that where people got kicked off the balcony, almost died. Another one got slashed by Wolverine on her arm.
Yeah.
Not every student was gonna come back. People was gonna get expelled. Some kids were gonna get moved away. We're gonna go to a different high school because that was a wild fight.
Yeah. That's like and someone almost died. It was like, yeah, we're taking you out of this fucking school.
Good.
So going back to what we were talking about like last week about the backstory with Kreese and all that shit, which kind of like fleshed out his character. Like, damn, he had a really fucked up, upbringing, and what he had to do and when he was out. Was that Vietnam? No, was it Vietnam? Yeah, it was Vietnam. And do you think the person that was kind of like cowarding? Do you think that's this dude? What's this dude's name?
That's absolutely Terry Silver. That's
Terry Silver, right?
Yep.
Because that's when he asked him like, whatever you want. Call
yeah,
me.
that's Terry Silver. Yep.
That's gonna be crazy.
And and I'm pretty sure that's what he called at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have two senseis. I'm gonna call my boy for backup too. Cobra Kai's gonna have two senseis as well.
Yo, as I'm thinking about it, was Kreese in all three of them shits?
Kreese was in yes, he was in all three. He appeared, but the trickery with the second movie though, it was that it was really the ending of the first movie.
Oh yeah, at the parking lot.
But they felt like they said they made it the beginning of the second movie because the way the first movie ended with Miyagi smiling like at Daniel after he won the tournament, they said they felt like that was like the better end for the movie rather than showing that fight after in the parking lot. So they just made the parking lot fight the beginning of the second movie.
Yeah. And
then they filmed the rest of the movie with the Okinawa stuff later. But that was just all that was from the first movie with Kreese in part 2. But yeah, he's officially like he was in all three.
Damn. He's been around. I think I watched Karate Kid 1 last week. Still holds up. Great fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
But if you watch it under the lens of Johnny being the dude, like, not the villain, it's like you can really play it off like that Daniel's the fucking asshole out of the whole situation.
Bro, that's how I saw it. I already told you that's how I saw it.
Yeah, you can definitely see that shit. I'm like, damn. So I'm gonna watch part 2 maybe this weekend, and I'm gonna watch 3.
3 to me was good, but it was the weaker of all the was of all the Karate Kid movies. Just because it was weaker doesn't mean it was bad, but it was the weaker of the 3 movies. Well, the 4 movies I should say, because Next Karate Kid is considered part of the canon.
Yeah.
So, but with the Daniel stories in 3, there's a lot of like trickery, more like Terry Silver, like he was. That's why I think when he shows up, that Cobra Kai is going to be more like ambushy, and it's going to be a lot more trickery going on with Cobra Kai, because that's what Terry Silver's style was. He was like the strategist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, who? If you think about it, like, who does he have now? Like, who does Cobra Kai have? They lost Hawk.
Well, they lost Hawk, but I'm pretty sure Robbie's going to be the new number 1 in the dojo.
Robbie was kind of whack though, but I get it though.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They want to. I guess they can never make they don't want father and son being on the same team for too early. So I guess that they're going to save that for like the ending of the episode. I mean, ending of the series kind of moment where they finally reconcile and get together. So I guess wherever Johnny's going to be, Robbie's going to be in the opposite of that.
I feel like this whole entire season was like a whole litany of just like miscommunication, things that could have been cleared up with a simple conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, Robbie just, I don't know, he's just seeing shit in a different light.
Yeah, he felt betrayed. I mean, like I felt him on it, because I was having like, if you're gonna like turn somebody in, if you say he's gonna turn himself in, you gotta make it that person's decision. Like Daniel took the decision out of his hand. He's like, you trying to say, oh, I called the cops and said you're gonna turn yourself in. No, you gotta talk to the kid first to have him turn himself in. So no wonder he feels betrayed when you No wonder he felt betrayed when the cops just showed up all of a sudden and you popped up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to talk to him. Then he decides, yeah, you know what? I am going to turn myself in. And he walks to a precinct and turn himself in. That looks better. You still had the cops go get him, so that doesn't make him look better anyway. You know what I mean? So that reasoning was kind of stupid to me, and I can understand why he was mad at Daniel. But the whole thing with his being mad at his father for not showing up for a visitation. Even though we said in the last episode, like he could have just told Miguel's parents, like, "Yo, you know, I gotta go see my son real quick, and I'll be right back," or whatever. But that's miscommunication.
Yeah. No, that's I agree. They should have. He definitely torpedoed that shit. That could have. Well, I mean, if that didn't happen, then the season will be mad short. So we needed that shit to happen to continue the storyline. Part 3, I like part 3, man.
Part 3 was good. Yeah, it was good.
It was just not. It was just not like in the same caliber, but it was like a good Karate Kid movie. I wouldn't say it's trash. I would just say it's just maybe just the weakest out of all of them, but it was still like it's still watchable.
I got one of my favorite Miyagi moments is in part 3. It's when Daniel's cowering in fear and he screams at him basically like "Aye!"
Mm-hmm. I think Chosen was a better villain for Daniel.
Chosen, yeah.
Chosen was he was a better villain because you got a lot more of that villainous throughout the whole entire movie. Versus Johnny, Johnny was pretty decent too because he fought him a couple of times. Well, he got beat up a couple of times. He said Daniel once again being the asshole. Mind your fucking business, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. Like, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, Daniel, man, them LaRussos, man.
But I think the highlight character of the season was Hawk.
Oh, by far.
That's my guy.
And then Don's gonna be mad because he's not here to bash Hawk because he hates Hawk.
I don't know why. You know, he hated Hawk because he didn't watch the whole season. And I think he also hates Hawk because he don't understand Hawk's character. Because from what he was telling me, Don, he could probably talk about it next week when he's back on the show. But what he was telling me is that Hawk was a geek, and then he learns karate, then he became the bully himself or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He said he's a hypocrite, and that's kind of his reason why he doesn't like Hawk or whatever like that.
But I mean, to me, I say Hulk is stages of growing. Like, yes, he was a geek in the beginning. He learned karate, and it boosted his confidence, but it boosted him so blindly that he didn't see himself becoming a bully. And then this season, he saw what he became. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then that's what made him flip back to say, "No, I don't want to be like these assholes. I want to be I want to be like how but with my friends was." You know what I'm saying? To him, his friends is everything. So Cobra Kai was like the only reason why he repped Cobra Kai so hard because his friends is Cobra Kai, and he loved what it was becoming. But then he sees the bullies coming into Cobra Kai and tarnishing everything that he built with his friends. And he's like, I don't like this shit. I'm over here fighting my friends, but these assholes I don't even like, I'm out. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this question, right? So if you was homie, right, and you got your arm broken by your boy, and at the very end of the movie,
that's a hard forgive. Yo, you even gotta finish your sentence, man. That's a hard forgive, yo. That's a hard forgive.
I mean, he did save him from getting really fucked up, but that's a hard, like you said, it's a hard. Dude, he broke his shit,
and I think that's what that's what made the forgiveness a little more easier because he saved them from getting broken again because they were about to break it again, and he saved them from it. So I think, but they still gotta have to have the next season. They're gonna have to have a conversation about that broken arm thing because that's a hard forgive.
Nobody wants to talk about like the countless felonies of fighting in Daniel's house. Like my man,
I was breaking and entering and assault, bro. That's a Shona.
The guy who played Hulk played it great. Yeah, I mean they wrote him really well. They wrote him really well.
I agree. I totally agree, Cortez. Yep.
They wrote him well. Like he was a character that I felt like he was the only one that actually like looked believable in fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm not a fan of the Mohawk, but that's his name. But I can look past that.
The actor Hulk he's a real martial artist too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Then
him and Robbie, the one that plays Robbie King.
I'm glad it cut his fucking hair.
Yeah, I hate that little whatever that. It was like a female. You ever see Single White Female? The girl that had a little.
Yeah. I was watching. I forgot what show I was watching, and it was like he went from Jonathan Taylor Thomas in Home Improvement to Jonathan Taylor Thomas as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he cut his hair, kind of looked like it.
That's spot on. Cause he did have that haircut at Home Improvement, that hairstyle. Yep. I hated that hairstyle, man.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid. It was the only one I think. I don't know if that was a wig or that was his actual hair, but yeah, it was kind of stupid. I'm glad they made it because it made it look like the show was based in the 90s, the way his hair looked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think no one really rocks their hair like that, but it's whatever, man. I can't wait for season 4, man. Season 4 is coming out. It's in development. I'm not sure if it's being filmed, but
yeah, they said it was being filmed right now. From what I'm understanding, it's being filmed currently, or if not currently, it's going to be filmed really soon.
Like close.
Yeah, and they're talking about a release by next January, like January again, or late December. Yeah, so we may get Cobra Kai two times in 1 year.
Do you think that'll be the end of Cobra Kai? Think the 4th season will be the last?
Nah, I think they're gonna do. They could easily push another season out of it because they still ain't touch this girl's Hilary Swank stuff.
You think they're gonna bring her in?
Don't bring her in.
She ain't doing nothing right now, right?
She ain't really doing nothing. They're gonna bring her in. If it's for like one episode, if it's for one episode, they're gonna bring her in. Like Elizabeth. Why I said Elizabeth Shue? That's not Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, I know it's Elizabeth Shue.
It was okay, yeah. Like her character, popping in that one episode. I think
she'll be back. I think we're gonna introduce her kids. She has a teenage. Yo, dude, I had the only fucking crush on Elizabeth fucking Shue, and I still do.
Yeah, man.
She is so fucking hot. I think the first movie I seen her in was Adventures in Babysitting was the first one, and I just thought that she was so fucking hot. Then I saw her in Back to the Future, Back to the Future
Mhm.
2. I'm like, yo, she's so fucking hot, dude.
She was like everybody's girlfriend back in the 80s.
Yo,
She was the
she
girl. She was the girl.
and she's aging well. Out of all of them, I think who looks the youngest? Well, who looks youthful? The Japanese chick. I forgot her name.
Yo, why my mind went blank? I know the name too.
Yeah, you said it last week. You was mad quick with that shit too.
Is it Tamiko? Tamiko?
Tommy. What they call it? Tommy, right? Tomiko, something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember the name right
Well,
now.
she looks the best, but for some odd reason, like Ralph Macchio, man, he's 60 something years old, and he doesn't look 60 something years old.
Yeah,
My,
I
man-
think.
my man's eating babies. My man is drinking baby blood. But overall, man, Cobra Kai out of a 10, I'll give it like a 9.9. It's only missing that 10 because I wanted more.
I think the season's gonna be. I think they're gonna have to kill Kreese. That's the only Kreese is leaving. I don't even think I don't even think after the tournament he's gonna leave. I think it's gonna be like they're gonna have to kill him.
Do you not think that he can be redeemed?
No, he's too far gone, man. His mind is stuck in like he has non-mind, man. That war messed him up. He's far gone, bro.
What happens, right? If the woman he loved never died.
He would have been a different person.
No. I'm just saying, what happens if we find out that woman never died, and that's what redeems him? Like she comes out and it was maybe her mom that didn't like him, or the boyfriend that wrote in her behalf.
That'd be crazy. I mean, we'd have to like why it took us so long to find him, but that'd be crazy.
I'm just saying. I think this whole shit, this whole like arc of all every character it's all about redeeming.
I mean, I know why they showed his past because they want to show that everybody's like not innately evil. Like Kreese is not innately evil person because you saw he was one like the Cobra Kai kids, the nerd kids. He was like one of them, and then he was defending the woman's honor when the boyfriend was berating her in the parking lot or whatever. So it's trying to show that not everybody's born evil. Like sometimes evil is made.
Right.
Because Kreese is he's made evil, as you clearly saw this season with his with the leader of his unit was a crazy guy.
Yeah. So what would you rate Cobra Kai season 3?
Oh, I'm giving it a 9.
Ooh.
Only because I don't like giving perfect scores like that.
That's me. That's me too. I'll give it a 9.99 before I say a masterpiece.
Yeah, I was because there's always room for improvement. So to say something's perfect,
yeah. Even with that, I think he said. Even with that, I think Kreese is beyond redemption. Oh, all right. I feel like he showed his whole past and showed us that he can't come back. I don't know.
Far gone.
I want to believe that too, but I also want to believe that maybe there's something else.
I think the only thing possibly could bring him is maybe Johnny because he has some kind of weird like father-son connection with Johnny. Like I think he like looks at Johnny in some different light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Johnny's kind of like Robbie when it comes to Kreese. He doesn't he doesn't want to have anything to do with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny when you see it. Like Kreese looks at Johnny as a son, and he try to like push Johnny to his corner, but Johnny resists, and Johnny looks at Robbie, and he's trying to push Robbie in his corner, but Robbie resists. It's kind of like there's generations of pushing back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess so, man. You guys might be right, but also I'm hoping that there's something else. Like there's something else another layer that we can peel back on this character, because I think it's just too predictable for him just to be a total dick.
My thing is how they gonna save this girl Tori because her character, man, she wildin'.
She's a felon.
She's wild.
She is wilding, bro. For someone that has so much to look after, like her mom and all that shit, but she's doing some wild, crazy shit. But I think she's doing that because Kreese looked out for her with the whole, the landlord being a real dick, which I thought that was kind of dope to see that. But I also think that he was doing that to be an opportunist too.
Yeah, it's an opportunist. He doesn't. I don't see him doing things out of kindness. In this state, in his let me say, in his stage now, I don't think he does things out of the kindness of his heart. Everything is a plan behind it.
Did you feel that the first season, right? The first season he looked really old, but now he looks like Karate Kid 1 type shit. He doesn't look that old anymore.
I think the first season they just pulled him up. They just say, "Hey, come on, you want to be Kreese again?" He's like, "All right, sure." And I think he started like working out again, probably for like, because he does look a little more buff.
Yeah, and he looks a little more youthful too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, yo, he old too, man. I really wish that we had Miyagi's. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad because like they talk about him so much.
Yeah,
his whole entire character arc is just like woven in this whole fucking season. He said Botox. It could be. Could be.
But shout out to Martin Cove, the guy who played Kreese. He's actually a nice person in real life too.
Oh, you met him?
I've seen fan interactions with him. I've never personally met him, but like people who have done videos, like video interviews with him and stuff. He always seems like you could tell somebody's genuinely a nice person. He comes off to me like that too.
Hey, so this is my pops. He's in the chat. So I don't know if you guys were here earlier, but something had happened at work. No, well, not with me, but I'm gonna play the video. So just stick around. I'm gonna play it again before we wrap up because I think that I think Red is right. I think this video can go viral. I think it'll be all over the internet.
Yeah, it will be.
I'll play it for you guys in a minute to keep y'all engaged. If I show you now, you guys will leave. Oh man. So, all right. So I mean, we both lovers of Cobra Kai. Can't wait for season 4. Once we start getting news and production, we have this platform. We're gonna talk about it. But we're gonna have mad shit coming out this year, and we're gonna have so much to talk about. We might have to have more shows because we got a WandaVision coming out next week.
Mm-hmm.
And WandaVision, from what sources are saying, is that we're gonna get 2 episodes on Friday, like how they did the Mandalorian season 1, which is gonna be dope. I'm not sure how long the episodes are. If it's anything like Disney Plus, man, they're gonna be like 23 minutes. That's why I think that's why they're releasing 2 episodes to give you like almost an hour of MCU.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the first anything that had to do with the MCU since Spider-Man, and which is a whole year because 2020 we didn't get not one Marvel movie, which is crazy because with the last 11 years we got Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And they missed 2020.
They want to release Black Widow in the theaters. They don't want to stream it, so they held on to it.
So we was gonna have the Black Widow, but that got delayed. I still think that it's gonna end up getting like a dual release, like theaters and Disney Plus. But here's hoping, man, because not for nothing, man. I kind of like being home watching the movies because the shit is cheaper. So we're gonna get that. So what happened?
I said right now it's safer too.
Yeah, safer. But this is gonna give us more content to talk about because I guess after every episode we're gonna talk about it. I want to do that for the WandaVision. I want to do that for anything that's out. We want to talk about it so you guys can have our reactions. We might. I was thinking about it. Like we could do like a watch party. Like start a live channel. Start a live video like us right now, and then we'll play it on a separate screen and watch it with the fans, and so they can get our like full like reaction. Maybe that's something we can talk about doing in the future. But it's just a thought. What else? What else is in the movie news today? Screen Rant just posted this today. We getting Thor: Love and Thunder. I believe it started filming already, and we have the Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Sean Gunn, which is Sean Gunn does he does the mocap for Rocket Raccoon. That's
Yeah.
and Chris Pratt are heading to Australia for filming. So that's pretty exciting, man. I can't wait. Like we we got as everybody knows in the world of Disney and MCU, we know that James Gunn got fired originally for the crazy ass tweets he was putting a long time ago, which he apologized for, but he ended up getting hired by DC, and DC he directed the Suicide Squad. It's not a complete reboot; it's like a soft reboot. It's rated R, and that's coming out later this year on HBO Max and theaters. So, well, with that being what had happened, so he got fired, and so the release date for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 kind of got like pushed way back, and I think he's back doing the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I think it's gonna coming out 2022, 2023. So that's a long time before we see the Guardians. So now, like seeing this news here is pretty dope because we're gonna get them a little earlier because we're gonna get them twice.
Yeah, I know. Chris Pratt leaked it because he was doing a FaceTime with Tom Holland, and he leaked it on there that he was filming. He's gonna be on the set for Thor, and then Tom Holland gave him the look, like the wide eye look, like what? And he said, "What? People don't know that?" And he's like, no, nobody knows that. So he kind of like spoiled it that Guardians was gonna be on there.
Yeah. But that's pretty cool, man. We get to see them twice. Because as you know, James Gunn did say a couple of interviews ago that this was like the last of this group of misfits. So this is gonna be the last. So at least we get them 2 more movies, instead of that one.
I mean, Quill being in it fits because in the MCU universe, he's the son of Ego, the living planet. Ego is considered a god, so Quill is considered maybe a demigod because he's Ego's son. So with Gore the God Butcher going after gods, it makes sense that he'll be in the movie.
Maybe with the snap, he ends up getting his powers back.
I know in the way it works in the movie, he has to be standing on Ego to have his powers. He has to be on Ego's planet or inside of Ego. I don't know. Ego's weird. I don't know what to call it. Like he has to be on Ego or in Ego.
You have to. I mean, you go to Ego, the planet, to recharge.
Yeah, he has to get his powers while standing. Yeah, he has to stand on him.
It's a little different. It's a little different from the comics because his lineage is like Spartans. His father's Jason of Spartans. So they just kind of they kind of switched it for the movies and made it a son of Ego, which I think makes Mantis his sister.
Mantis is a child of Ego.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that part. I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something every day.
So yeah, so that's happening. We're gonna get them again. I'm not quite sure when we're gonna get that, but if they're filming, I would say 2022. 2022. If they're filming now, yeah, it'll take them like 4 or 5 months, and then 3 months of post production. So we end up probably getting like in the summer of next year.
Yeah, it should be.
Also, I think they're talking about on the news that Robert Downey Jr. might be joining the Star Wars universe, which I'm not sure if I like that idea.
The only because you used to him being Iron Man, that's why.
Yeah, I feel like if I see him, it's like, oh, Iron Man. Unless there was one person that said that he might it'd be a good idea to put him as Thrawn. Could you put some makeup on him and because it's been when was the last time we seen Robert Downey in a role where he's serious?
U.S. Marshals.
Okay, I like that fucking movie. That was my shit.
That's the movie I can remember him being a villain too.
Yeah, but he still had like a kind of a snarky kind of attitude too.
It was snarky, yeah, but he wasn't like the whole smiling or like he didn't crack that much humor stuff. He wasn't trying to be funny in the U.S. Marshal ones. He was more a more serious character. But
So how do you liking that the Thrawn business?
I mean, like I said, I've never seen Rebels to learn about the Thrawn character, so I don't know if their personalities will align or something like that. So
Yeah, I can't see it either, but also like I can't. I'm
this
sure
is
he's a good.
Don territory. Don will know.
We need Don to call in. No, but I watch Rebels, and Thrawn is a very serious character, mind you. He's a part of a race that we've never seen in the cinematic universe. They're pretty much those people are like the Vulcans of Star Wars universe.
Okay,
Like super smart. Yeah,
serious. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So that's what that is. I mean, to oversimplify that character. What else is on the news today? This guy's canceled. I never watched this shit. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you ever caught like the CW movies, the CW shows, but they canceled the Green Arrow and the Canaries Arrowverse spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that. I don't know. Did you watch this shit? Was this?
I watched Arrow, and the final seasons was sloppy. They got sloppy. It wasn't as good as when they first started the Arrow series.
Yeah.
And it like the final series, it was like you didn't care. I didn't care. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't care. It was like so for them to do a spinoff. I wasn't gonna care to watch it. Like
I saw.
CW versus like it fell off, man. They started off good and it fell off.
I saw maybe 3 episodes of The Flash season 1, and that was it.
Like and Flash is the better show. What does that tell you?
Yeah, like Arrow, the Flashpoint paradox and all that shit. I miss all that shit. I'm sure there's a fan base and there's people that love that shit, but I never felt like I should. Never caught onto it.
My thing with Arrow, well, it's not really a problem, but my thing with Arrow is in the beginning, they were trying to make him like Batman. It was like
because they couldn't get the real Batman.
They couldn't get real Batman, so Arrow is made to be Green Arrow is made to be Batman, basically of the CW universe. And then when you look at when the personalities on the line, because if you know the comic book Green Arrow, he's more like he's a not I wouldn't say a comedian, but he cracks a lot of jokes. He has gimmicky stuff like the boxing glove arrow and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
He's like Hawkeye.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, kind of like Hawkeye, but a little less serious because Hawkeye could be more serious than Green Arrow.
Barry, what's poppin', homie?
I mean, it's like
New Year's, bro.
When I saw this, okay, this is Batman, and then they added the Flash, and then Flash was supposed to be the Superman, but then they actually had started including Supergirl, so then it got flipped to with him just being the Flash. But like kind of the way they were buddied up, like Arrow and Flash, it was kind of like Batman and Superman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just never liked any CW shit.
Yeah,
it just that seemed campy.
But I think they're gonna step away because I know Warner wants to put all their DC stuff in one basket. So I think they want everything on HBO Max. Yeah. So I think the CW verse is gonna get killed pretty soon.
They're doing the same thing that Disney did to the Netflix series.
Yep. You're gonna see a lot more cancellation of CW superhero shows soon.
Yeah, because it makes sense because you got a whole streaming platform designed for this kind of shit. They're gonna have a separate company streaming their shit. Like, nah, they're gonna put everything in one house. They're gonna give you some new shit.
And plus, the all female team, it screams to guys. Oh, there's gonna be another feminist show. You know what I mean? It's like, and there's nothing wrong with feminist ideals, but like when the whole thing is like man bashing. Like every time you see a female, or majority time female lead show, there's a lot of man bashing in it and stuff like that. And most guys are now weary to stay away from shows where all the cast is female led. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that pandering shit.
Like perfect example, Sonny. The way he looks at all female led stuff. that's the majority of males.
Yeah. And there's a way to do shit where it's not like it's you forcing it. You know what I mean? Like what you have to do is write a strong script, get some strong characters, and that's it. Like you don't have to pander to that shit.
Yeah, to let me know a character is strong is you give him a strong story. Give him like you don't have to bash men or bash any other thing or to make him strong.
Yeah. Like back to Endgame, like that whole part with the all the females that came out of nowhere. I don't have no problems with female-led anything. Like as long as it's fucking good. When something looks obvious, I'm gonna be like, the human in me is gonna be like, well, that's obvious. Like,
Now go ahead, go finish your point. Sorry.
Yeah, because normally when I go to movies, I normally just turn my brain off. Sometimes I just turn it off and just kind of like enjoy the moment. Like when I saw Endgame and I saw it happen, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I get it. But then when I watched it the second time, I'm like, yeah, this looks kind of like it just looked out of place. Like all out of this whole entire big battlefield, they all met up in this one area. Like
it's like, and then my thing with it was like there was a different way you could have wrote that scene. If you wanted to do like an all girl, I understand you would do like an all girl moment. There was a different way they could have wrote that scene. They could have did it without making Spider-Man look like a simp. Spider-Man was looking like, oh my god, how are you going to get it all the way over there? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
and it was like he could have just been like, yo, here, you could be like, here, you got to get it over there, like without making Spider-Man say, oh, how are you going to get over there between all those people? You'd be like, yo, here, you got to go to the van or whatever like that, pass it on, and then she'd be like, I'll get it there, and they could say, and they could be like, oh, we got your back. Like or something, you know what I mean? Let's say we got your back, and all the girls pop up and start wrecking shop or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Without making it look like, oh, the man could have handled the job, so like let the female take over.
I mean, it was, and all in all, it was a good moment for the people that wanted that moment. I mean, there's the people that really enjoy that part. Me, I didn't care too much. I didn't really care. Like it was like a memorable scene.
I still felt Scarlett Johansson got robbed.
Oh yeah, she didn't get a funeral. She didn't get nothing.
She didn't get no funeral. She didn't even get that. She didn't even get that moment. The all girl moment. Like she missed out on the final battle.
She's been in the MCU for almost 10 years. She showed up in Iron Man 2. She's had the whole shebang.
And she doesn't show up for the final battle, like the last battle through the whole story for the whole story. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. I thought she was gonna come back in some kind of way.
Black Widow's gonna be a hard sell. I hope it's good. I really do, because it's been delayed so many times, and it's like after watching Wonder Woman, it being delayed so many times, and then getting the final product, and the final product being pretty much bullshit. That movie was terrible.
Well, as long as Black Widow don't rape nobody, I think we should be.
I just kept trying to like wrap my head around, like, people was able to make wishes and manifest bombs out of nowhere, but yet they couldn't manifest an actual Steve Trevor. He had to be possessed.
We're back to Wonder Woman.
Hold on, we forgot to put this up. That's the #1 Wonder Woman head slap.
Bro, it's bad. It was bad. Like Wonder Woman, I don't know if Patty Jenkins forgot about her character. It's like she didn't care. Like bro, your boyfriend possessed another dude. He's taking his life, and she's supposed to be the one that said, this is wrong, because she's the hero. Like, oh, this is wrong, I gotta relinquish my wish, blah blah. No, it was the guy that would wish back and say, no, you can't do this. You gotta let me go. You need your powers to go save the world and blah blah blah. She was like, fuck off. I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about this guy's life. I don't care what family's missing this. What family member is missing this dude? Like, you're staying with me.
My thing is, him coming back. Wouldn't he be able to make a wish as well? And make it like he could have wished himself for being more of just a person that's possessed.
I don't know.
Or he was like, I guess he was like, him making a wish because he was a part of a wish voids him having a wish.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I would have been like, I wish for myself to be a real person, or
Pinocchio. I'm a real boy.
Dead ass, 100%.
But then he'd have to lose something. I don't know what did he lose. What would he lose?
You gotta daisy chain the wish altogether. Like, I want to have a real body, but I also don't want to lose anything. Oh man, what is this?
Man, I saw in the graphics when you were showing the thing, it said it dropped 67%. That's bad, yo. On the second week, 67%. Oh my gosh.
Let me see. So let me see if I can share this shit too. So talking about Wonder Woman, right? So if you guys remember, in Batman versus Superman, at the very end where Bruce Wayne, not the end, but there's a part where Bruce Wayne finds a picture of her and that old picture with her and Steve Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, how old is she? Like, if this is taken like in whatever that time frame was, he's like, what the fuck? Is she the same person? So that particular scene was a placeholder. Mind you, when he designed his universe to have Wonder Woman, he created a photo, and this photo was just a placeholder of his idea of what the origin of Wonder Woman should be. Then Patty Jenkins got the job, and she said, well, I'm gonna make it this way, and the picture is gonna change. It's gonna have Steve Trevor and everything else. So he released a still of that placeholder, and pretty much what the story was gonna be. So if you guys check here, this is the original photo, right?
Yeah.
And this is Wonder Woman, right? Look what she has holding in her hands.
A head. Heads. She has heads. Oh my god.
So the story was, his original idea was that she was chasing Ares through different battles, different time periods of different wars to find Ares, and these are the kings of the conquerors, and this was her platoon. No Steve Trevor. This is all like this idea was pretty fucking sick.
That sounds badass, yeah.
And
she got like a different person. Was that a samurai?
She's a samurai. She's a Native American. A native. Yep. So that's pretty sick. So that was the original idea, but then Patty Jenkins came in and switched it up. This is also a still from the Snyder Cut that's coming out. Not confirmed, but somewhat confirmed. March 20th. It's a Steppenwolf here. The new version of Steppenwolf. People are like, oh, why he's so spiky? For what Zack Snyder said, the spikes are dynamic. It's part of his armor, and it comes off. It's like a living armor piece. Like it moves. Like if something gets shot, it grabs it. Like kind of like deflects.
Kind of like symbiote skin.
Yeah, like that. He shared this picture too. So when Henry got the job, they did a test fitting, and they used Christopher Reeve's original outfit. He looks mad skinny. He looks mad skinny here, yo.
He bulked up though.
Oh yeah, he's fucking brolic.
Like him and Chris Hemsworth.
Dude, those guys are fucking ripped.
Have you seen his workout regimen? Because I know Chris Hemsworth posts his work. Yo, when I see the stuff he does, I said, Jesus, man. I need to get on this guy's level, yo. This how I should be working out.
Looking at all that shit makes me want to throw up.
You will throw up.
So there's the new well, not his original version, because if you guys watched the Dawn of Justice, the director's cut, they show Lex Luthor communicating with Steppenwolf, and they show this is the character he was talking to.
Oh, okay.
So like if you watch that movie, then you watch Justice League, you're like, why Steppenwolf looks different from that scene? Because this was the original scene. DC said that it was too scary of a character that he needed to change it.
Too scary? What the hell?
Yeah.
Did DC not see their comics? What are you talking about? Too scary of a character?
Exactly. And this is Darkseid, new image of Darkseid. Well, the younger version of Darkseid, Uxas, before becomes Darkseid.
Darkseid skip leg day.
His legs kind of skinny.
Darkseid skip leg day. The legs looking real small, bro.
Yo, look at Mad Saw.
I need to do some leg presses, Darkseid. What's going on, bro?
So that's coming out in March 20th. I'm excited about that shit.
Steppenwolf armor looks like the Destroyer armor from Thor. Like a little mix of that.
It looks identical. he might as well be the Destroyer.
It looks like the Destroyer armor from Thor.
100%.
When I looked at it, I got Thor vibes. I say, yeah, that's like Destroyer armor from Thor.
Yeah. So this is not his skin; it's his armor. So people thought like, oh, that's his skin. Like, nope, that's all armor.
What? What's what? You're supposed to make your bad guys, your big bads, look scary, man. Like you're not supposed to be like not afraid of them.
Yeah. I can't wait for this. I'm definitely gonna do it. Depending on how they're gonna release it. From what they said, that it might be a 4-part show, but I'm getting reports that it may not even be a 4 parts. It's gonna just be a 4-hour movie.
I'd rather a 4-hour movie. For me to watch different parts, it's like
give me the 4-hour movie and we're gonna do a full breakdown. I will talk about that shit.
4-hour movie. I'll pop my popcorn. I'll get all my snacks together. And I'll sit down and just watch.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, look, this is actually a couple of months after that that picture I just showed you, him wearing the original Superman's outfit. This is a couple of months after.
Yeah.
Brolic. Okay, this is the Man of Steel beard. You could tell it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
That was a badass scene, bro. Like I said before, I've been on record saying that Man of Steel was a classic for me.
Who's these people? Personal trainers, man. I need a plan. I need that plan, yo.
Oh shit.
Probably like horrible. They probably like horrible tasting food. Like,
they eat nothing.
Yeah, they like egg whites. They no yolk.
They eat a lot of shit that we don't want to eat. Salads and shit. Like I don't mind salads if they have like eggs in it. I could eat it. Some kind of protein. I just can't eat a salad. Just a salad. Just greens.
Yeah, I gotta have some kind of protein. Normally, if I do a salad, I do a grilled chicken salad. Like, I gotta have some kind of protein in there.
You know who made a really good grilled chicken chicken salad? Was that spot that was on 3rd Avenue by the Job?
Oh, Piazza.
They made a good one. A chopped salad.
That shit was really good. Green another one, Chirpin' Chicken made a good one too. That was by the Job, but
I don't think I had a Chirpin' Chicken. I never had that one. I'm not really a salad dude, man. I was on that salad trip a couple of months ago, but like I don't know, man. I'd rather put it in the smoothie and drink it that way. Like I just can't. Yeah. I just throw like a whole bunch of like I have this green drink that I put like spinach and kale and all that shit, and I can never eat that shit solid. But in the drink, I can drink it.
Yeah, I can eat. The only vegetable I really don't like, I don't mess with is cauliflower.
What?
I hate that. I hate cauliflower, yo. I don't like okra because it tastes slimy.
I don't like okra either. Cauliflower, bro. You should have cauliflower rice. It's amazing. To cut down on rice, that's what I haven't. I've been cheating the last couple of weeks, but normally, like I eat cauliflower rice with beans. It's pretty good.
I've been trying to stay away from like carbs in general, so maybe I might try it.
They sell them at the supermarket is a cauliflower rice, and it comes in like little packets, and you just put you put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and it's done. Like 2 servings.
I may try it. I don't know, 'cause
And
I'm really not a fan of cauliflower.
It's they have different flavors too, like lemon pepper, cauliflower flavored rice. It's mad fucking good. It's really good. For a second, that cauliflower rice is good. I'm telling you, I didn't think it would be good either. So I had it. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna shut up.
I'll try it out.
It's a good alternative for having rice, and it gives you that same kind of feeling. Especially you get like a grilled chicken. It's healthy as fuck.
I think you could do orzo pasta. It's like they call it. The nickname is confused pasta. It's like pasta look like rice.
Yeah. You could do I've been eating because I don't do pasta, so I do they sell chickpea noodles. And I mean, they have your fart smelling crazy, but it's to lay off the carbs and lay off all that pasta shit.
I mean,
So
diet in general has your fart smelling crazy, man.
chickpeas are no fucking joke. That is not fun. I mean, it's fun when you're at home, but if you're at work and shit.
Bro, since I started dieting, eating healthy, I should say dieting, but eating healthier, man. I know this is like, the chat, like, are these guys really talking about farts right now?
Yo, this is us getting older, and this is us going left. Talking about healthy shit.
Bro, man, farts be reeking now. I'm like, who the hell? I be looking around for who farted. It'd be me. Yo, like, who the fuck?
Just be hot.
Damn.
Yo, but shout out to the 7 people that's here. That's engaging. So early in the show, I was talking about something that happened at work today. All right, because I know I told y'all that I will show y'all again. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. I feel like y'all waited long enough. So
I want to see it again too.
So I was, I work out in the field. I'm out in the streets. I'm out in the trenches all the time. And I was by my car. I was in the trunk area, and I was taking stuff out of my trunk and kind of moving around my car. I see some kid running past me, right? And he looked at me, and he kind of like, he had that kind of like worried look. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Look, he's getting chased. So as I'm looking at him, where he's going, he's trying to get into this building that's right next to me. And as I looked in the left, I see cops running past me, guns drawn, but guns being drawn like if I'm standing here, they're like this. Like this is me seeing the gun in full HD. That's how close the guns was to my face. So I ran. I didn't run, but I kind of went into my car and started recording the situation. So I'm gonna play it for y'all right now. It's 2 minutes, but it's.
I mean, at least you did it the smart way. You went in your car. Like most people, they'll stand outside in the open and like record. And that's when the cops see you. Like, yo, get out of here! Get out of here! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't get not one get out of here.
You're in your car. You're out of the way. Right?
I'm gonna play it for y'all right now. This is on 116 between first and second.
Don't be.
Bro, y'all is violent right now. Why y'all? I'm jumping out grabbing me.
Dude, don't move.
Why y'all jumping out grabbing me?
Don't move.
What do you got?
Don't fucking move.
Yo, I'm calling my baby mom.
I'm calling my baby moms.
That's his phone. He dropped his phone too.
You heard the cop? Yo! See the head?
Give me your fucking hand. He's got a gun? Give me your fucking hand. Right here. You got a gun? No. Everybody wants to fuck out. It's 318 East 116. I live right here. I just found it. Alright, give me the other hand. I have this one hand cuffed. Right there, cuff my hand right there. No. Do not move. Do not move.
Oh, he took it out of his pocket.
Secure that. Secure that. Secure the gun. Secure the gun. Grab his other arm. Grab his other arm. Now you have to open me like that. I got it. Can I get open me like that? Good. Got it.
My mother's like, oh my God, you need to quit your job already.
Yeah, jump out of this. Jump out of this. Building.
Where was he at?
116.
Oh, so that's all the sounds I was hearing today, yo.
This is like at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, yo, bro. I heard the sirens last time. I said, yo, something. I was telling my mother something happened, yo.
Me pick that up, bro. I just want to get him out of here. Let's go. Yeah,
Yo, that's crazy, yo. I heard the sirens when they were going to this. That's crazy, because I'm right there on 106. So I heard the sirens when they were going through this. I'm like, yo, that's a lot of cop cars. What the hell's going on, yo?
Oh. I didn't record like the left side of me, bro. It was mad cops, bro. Mad cops. And even when they put him in the cop car, there was more that came running.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they see gun on the thing, they all show up because I remember I did apprehension. We was doing apprehension in Best Buy.
I was working.
I was doing apprehension, and one of the kids had a BB gun on them, but we didn't know. We thought it was a real gun. So when we secured it, we told them over down one. Yeah, the kid had a gun or whatever. Yo, when they put that in the system, I didn't even hang up the phone yet. All you heard, woo, 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 woo. And they all mounted, all the cop cars mounted the curb. They all rushed in with the guns out and everything like that. I was like, damn. I went small against the wall. I was like this, like. Bro, it's go time for them. When they see gun on that thing, they come quick.
Yeah. So I might post this on the Untitled to get some clout.
You definitely should post that, yo.
But hey, listen, as you're watching this video, please like and subscribe.
You gotta put that on the social media, yo. That shit gonna go viral. Facebook, Instagram.
It's where the cops didn't shoot. They had every opportunity to shoot, but they didn't shoot.
Yeah,
and they knew he had a gun.
I applaud them.
They knew he had a gun, and they didn't shoot. And he was reaching for something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy. She's like, well, be on the sidelines. Yo, I always catch some shit. I'm always in the middle of something.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But as I was watching the video, he was flat in the beginning, but the moment he saw her put a gun away, that's when he started to fighting back. Like, I feel like maybe she should have kept the gun on him, and then the partner could have cuffed him properly then by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And even them, like him trying to take the gun out of his pocket, like he could have shot off then, because trying to pull a gun, you end up hitting the trigger by mistake. He said, "Put half on TikTok and tell him to go to YouTube for part 2." Like for part 2. I will. I will. That's smart. That is smart. Thanks, Mom. Like for part 2, the part when he starts running. I feel bad. I feel like I'm like dry snitching. They probably don't think there's any video on there. It's like, nah, man, those cops they planted a gun. They see the video. It's like, nah, He had that shit.
Yeah, he definitely had that shit.
He had the revolver, bro.
Word. So I said, what the hell he got? My thing is, where the hell he got that gun from? I know he bought that off of somebody because ain't nobody gonna go in the gun store and pick a revolver like that.
It also looked new too.
It was shiny. You saw
Yeah,
it. You saw it.
it looked new. So who knows? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put that on the Untitled TikTok.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be out. No, he ain't coming out for a while. Having a gun in New York, a handgun at that. You ain't coming out for a while. Cause they arrested Plaxico Burress for shooting himself when he had the handgun.
Yeah, shot himself in the thigh, right, or his foot.
Yep, shot himself, and they arrested him. He took him out for years.
Crazy. Oh man, so I mean, topics are light today. If you guys have anything you want to add, ask us. It'd be the perfect time right now.
Topics been light all year because of COVID, man.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna get better this year. We're gonna get a lot more content. So.
And they passed on the vaccine now. More people getting vaccinated.
Yeah, I think somebody on Instagram posted that they just got their vaccination.
Yeah, I know. I saw one girl that we know got vaccinated.
Christy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, word, that's what's up. But like, it's in order to like to be effective, you gotta get the second dose. So
But
like,
the roommate is asking where it's done.
I don't know. Knock on his door. Nah, I think he went to go see his niece. Devon said, "That's a whole hand cannon."
Yep.
Yo,
Yep.
got that shit in the Iron Lords.
Mm-hmm. That was a steady hand right there.
Yeah, Don is out. I think he went to Brooklyn or Jersey, something like that. I don't know. Knock on his door. See if he's lying. Probably sleeping.
Yeah, it's pretty late to meet a baby.
Yeah, right. Especially during COVID, I wouldn't want nobody being around my baby. Like, nah, wait until she's 2. We could FaceTime each other till then.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was really when I had my son, I was really, really like I didn't want a lot of people touching him because that's how they, they get sick easier. They don't have their shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, same. Now he says, nah, he's not here. He's gone. Damn. Need me to stand? Nah, it's all good. We about to wrap up anyways. But maybe next time. I was live streaming Virgin unboxing. Oh, you was doing your Magic Ungathering unboxing? Yeah, to those Team Brick, if he has a YouTube channel as well as a Twitch channel, go ahead and subscribe to him. If you guys like Virgin shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm starving today. I didn't eat shit. I think I had lunch mad early, like around I would say 11:30, and that was it. Then I had a spoon of peanut butter. I'm like, yo, why I feel like I'm I'm catching a headache.
I ate around 5. But after this, I'm definitely gonna make popcorn.
I'm wrapping my head with a yellow caution tape. Word. I don't blame you.
Like, I remember when Stinky was at the before Stinky left the job. My man started a whole Yu-Gi-Oh club. He had bad people in the lunchroom and after work waiting to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, people that didn't look like they played that shit. Playing
yeah,
that shit.
I'm like, wait, what? You play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I promised Melvin before he passed that I was gonna learn. I was like, yo, I promise I'm gonna learn. He's like, yo, you gonna promise we're gonna teach you. I'm like, all right, I got you. I'm on tape, like tape saying I'm gonna do that shit.
So you gotta learn now, man.
I gotta learn, man.
You gotta learn.
No, more of an expense because that shit is expensive, yo. That shit's not like a fucking game that you could get for $5 and chill. Like, nah, you gotta get like special cards and shit. I don't think I'm ready for that.
They got a starter deck though, right? They got a starter decks, right?
Yeah. Team Brick is like, where? Starter deck?
He said it's still happening, my guy. You just can't see it, but it's still going down. Yeah, man. I just remember Fabian losing all the time when Fabian played. That's all.
Every time I went to the lunchroom, he always lost.
Yeah.
No.
And talk about how they cheated him. Yeah.
You can build a pretty good deck for $30. I mean, all right. I'll think about it. I have time. Nothing has changed in that regards.
It's changed that.
So he still loses.
He still loses and still making excuses. They cheated me. Yeah.
That is funny.
That's the first time I seen kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Was at the McDonald's on 42nd Street, yo. And McDonald's called the cops on them because they were taking up the table. And the cops would tell them to move, but it wouldn't move. So like the kid was like, you know, it's definitely white kids. It ain't no black kids. So the cops tell him, yo, get out of here. You gotta go. They want you gone. He's like, nah. So the cop took the Yu-Gi-Oh! Table, like, all right, now your game is done. Flip the whole flip the whole shit in the air. The kid was like, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, he saw his cards flying everywhere, yo.
Repeatedly. Breaking news: Feds said police found a truck filled with bombs at the Capitol.
Oh my god, yeah. The people crazy. They already arrested the dude that was in Nancy Pelosi office with his foot up. They caught that guy.
Yeah, they caught a couple of people.
They had names. By the end, when we was talking about it, by the end of that same day, they had names. People just giving their names up.
Because people are stupid, bro. All those dudes, all those people wore no masks.
Mm-hmm.
And walk into this area that's highly surveillance, so their faces on there. They needed a name. They needed to put a name out, so they put the image out. I'm like, hey, listen, can you help me find this person? And you got people that are like, oh, I know that person. Everybody turned into 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but even the girl that we were cracking jokes about in the beginning of the show was like, they pushed me out of the basement. She did an interview, telling her whole full government and where she lived, the state that she lived in. I'm like, what the hell?
And if you guys notice, she kept like rubbing her eyes with a cloth that had an onion in it.
They pushed me out of the basement.
I've never gotten maced before, and I'm sure that shit does not feel great.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not.
Because I'm sure the people at the Capitol don't use like the bullshit mace. They use like the fucking bear mace.
Listen, that's the mace you gotta use, yo. You ever see Dog when he sprayed that bear mace and that thing comes out? It's like it washes over the air, yo. Like it's not like a straight line. It spreads. You know?
It is like a yellow mist. Is like that shit. Like it's gonna fuck the whole shit.
Yellowy orange mist. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You get the people with the coughing with the saliva. And there was a guy that was they arrested. He had COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knew he had COVID. And he went out there.
Totally insane. They pushed me out and maced me.
bear mace me.
Yeah, bear mace. Can you buy that shit?
I think you should be able to because Dog had it, and he's an ex felon. He couldn't carry a gun.
Oh shit, he couldn't carry a gun.
Nah, because he's an ex felon, so he used bear mace.
Damn, bear mace. That shit sounds crazy.
Bro, I seen him use it in one episode.
It's that shit. That's what I saw out there. When you get sprayed in that distance, it's a wrap for you.
But shit that Dog had, like you see the guy with the handle.
Yeah,
it looked more gunnier than that. He had like something that looked like had a big tank on the bottom. He's and I saw him like spray a couple of Hawaiian dudes with it because there's some big Hawaiian dudes that's trying to fight with them, and he sprayed them dudes, yo. It even caught his own kid. They're rolling on the floor like
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Yo, it's for bear. It's good bear mace for it.
Oh, bear spray is legal across the United States. It can be purchased even in Hawaii, New York, and Massachusetts. So you can buy it.
Yep. I don't carry that now. The way New York is right now, I'm gonna start carrying some bear mace on. A words and just bounce.
It's bear. Wait, but this is the question. It says, "Is bear mace legal to use on humans?" It says, "Do not use bear pepper spray on dogs or humans. Bear spray is only for bears."
You tell Dog the Bounty Hunter that because he been bear macing people for years.
That if you spray a fucking bear, bro, and that bear gets pissed and goes all revenant on you, you fucked.
Well, I mean, they can't really see because you don't caught them in their face. So I mean, you have some kind of a chance to get out of there. You just don't stand after you mace them. You gotta get out of there.
You buy the gun show here. The only thing I want to buy is I want to buy a taser because tasers are legal to use, legal to carry in New York.
Hey, you want to use that? You good old fashioned nunchucks, like I told you. Back up, bro. Don't make me use this. Back up.
Looking for an extended mag for bear mace. Now you gotta get the taser that has the that has the fucking the cords. The taser. That shit.
Yeah, that way you can keep pushing the button and then.
I never want to. Yo, I've gotten electrocuted, just like a little zap, and that shit feels weird. I can imagine something that's like.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Courses to your body. You ever seen the back on when Warsaw was popping the Atlanta mall security guard that used to tase everybody.
Yo, that dude had a death wish, yo.
Bro, that's what they needed at the Capitol. You better back it up. You better back it up.
Yo, he would tase your mama.
Bro, he tased the mom in front of all her kids. She was like, oh. I was like, oh my God. That's what they needed at the Capitol, that guy, yo. You better back it up.
It was a mall security.
Yeah, he was a mall. He used to tase people. Cause they said they had a lot of like drug activity going on in the mall and stuff like that. So they had him there. But I think he ended up getting fired after that mom tasing went viral or something like that.
Yo, he was wilding, yo. If you guys don't know who this person is, this guy was at the original. This guy, well, not him, but he's recording it.
Yeah, he's using a body cam.
He was using body cams before cops were using body cams.
Mm-hmm. Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up. Get off me. Back it up. Back it up. Nigga, don't play with me. I ain't playing with you. Back it up. Don't play with me. Back it up, nigga. Back it up. You talking about bitch, nigga. You better back it up.
You better back it up.
You better back it up.
Don't yell at me. I'm the block phone. You do a motherfucking thing.
You better back it up.
That's all you used to say. Back it up.
She falls like a bag of potatoes.
Hmm?
What's up? Exactly. Put the nigga. Come on, you get fucked on this. Like you get fucked. Like you get fucked. Nigga.
This is 10 minutes? This has to be like a montage. Yeah, it happens relative. Oh yeah, it's about to happen. It's about to go down because it's just little badass kids.
You better back it up.
I think she tries to hit him, right? Try to slap him.
Cause he kicked him out the mall. He kicked him out the mall, and I think he tells him back it up, and then she tries to come back in there or something like that and attack him or something. And that's what happened.
I got you. Well, I got you. You better back up.
Yeah. See? There it is. There it is.
You saw her face when she got hit with that shit. Just like, yo.
He reloaded. He reloaded.
Hold on. Y'all back it up. Hold on, my baby's right there. All my baby's right there. I'll hit you, dog. I'll hit you. 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 I'll hit you.
Yo, there's a lot of fucking people there, bro. I'm surprised no one swang at him.
I'm surprised he didn't swing at him. Talk about all my baby out there. He wasn't really doing nothing. He would have just swung. He would have swung. He was that man.
Oh yeah, this is like the whole.
He wasn't even mad at He wasn't even mad that the baby mother got tased. He was mad that she got tased in front of the kids. He said, "Well, my baby out there."
Yeah, that shit ain't loading.
Yo, man, that's what they needed out there in the Capitol, man. Yeah, back it up.
Yeah, he tased mad fucking people.
Yep.
My man was a. Let me see. Every time I see those Law and Order. Oh man, yo. So we're gonna wrap it up. You know, it's getting a little late.
You better wrap it up.
we're gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up for tonight. But yo, thank y'all for stopping by once again. We appreciate y'all. You know, we apologize. We didn't have much of a show today, and plus we was missing our baby Paul down, but he'll be back next week. And
still did a solid 2 hours. We're good.
Yeah, we made it work. We try to be more prepared next week. I'll probably get some more things happening. Especially through that watch. Try to work on getting a watch party situated. WandaVision comes out next Friday. That's gonna be dope to see. I'm gonna release the video, the full video of that interaction today. I'm gonna put it on the YouTube channel. And I mean that's pretty much it. You got anything you wanna add?
No, man. I mean, like you said, it's been a slow week, but besides the big news that's been going on is the Capitol rating. So it's been a slow week for entertainment. Other than that, I'm good. Hope everybody makes it through 2021 because it's already starting crazy. Let's hope we have but let's hope it's not as crazy as 2020.
Word. And once again, man, thank you for like the follows and the assistance that we've been getting because we went up. We had 72 subscribers. We went up 22 in 28 days. So it's a good thing. We definitely appreciate y'all for doing God's work at this point. Word.
I just saw this other video. I'm gonna share it in the one of the dudes was scared of the Capitol building wall and he fell off, yo.
The truth why Don didn't show up. He didn't finish watching Cobra Kai.
Didn't want to get roasted.
Oh man. But yo, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna see y'all next week. Brand new week. That's pretty much it, man. So we're gonna catch y'all later, all right?
All right,
Peace
later,
out.
guys.